intended receiver is the Eagles had all kinds of pressure coming up front, and they may have got a hand on it.
Tomorrow morning, there are going to be two extremely sore San Diego Chargers. One is going to be Natron Means for all the shots he's taken running the ball, and the other one is going to be Stan Humphries, because the Eagles are putting some licks on him on a regular basis. That time they brought the blitz after him and just smacked him again.
All right, here is the punt. And it's going to go in the end zone for the touchback. So we'll bring it out to the 20-yard line. The Eagles will have the ball with exactly 3.5 minutes left to go in the ball game. Be sure to stay tuned. Coming up next on most of these NBC stations, it's game 2 of our NFL doubleheader. Most of you are in for the air attack. Steve Young, Jerry Rice, Super Bowl champion 49ers. They will host the NFL's best young quarterback, Drew Bledsoe, and the New England Patriots. That's all coming up next here on NBC.
I tell you, Charlie, if you're a football fan and you love watching football, you've got to watch that game. I mean, that is going to be, any way it turns out, one thing that game won't be is boring.
That's right.
You're either going to see one big offense go crazy or two big offenses go crazy.
27-21, Chargers lead. Here's a screen right side to Ricky Waters. Waters just stumbles across the 20, the line of scrimmage out to the 23-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Clock continues to move. Remember, the Eagles now with only one timeout left. And they don't manage the clock very well offensively, do they?
Well, 3:10, you'd expect them to be in a little bit more of a sense of urgency offense, either at the line of scrimmage or right near it, so Randall can call his plays really quickly. But part of this illustrates their unfamiliarity with this offense. You can't hurry up something you're really not sure about what you're doing.
And still taking a lot of time. Now with 2:50 and counting time remaining. Cunningham to throw. Knocked away. Dwayne Harper.
Nice play by Dwayne Harper, because, I mean, Randall Cunningham, as much time as he had back there in this offense, you got to figure there's going to be a hole in a receiver in the zone. And that play by Harper right there was just a show of more of that technique and ability you refer to as closing on the ball. As Dave Adoff, you saw there, the defensive coordinator, loves to stress that with all the defensive backs.
Eagles have converted only 5 of 13 third down opportunities. 3rd and 7. Cunningham has pressure, rolls to his right, flag is down, incomplete. But there was a flag on the play. If it is holding against the Eagles, of course, it will be refused by San Diego. It would be 4th down for Philadelphia and force them to punt. Now with 2:37 left to go in the ballgame, and the Chargers up by 6.
I think it's going to be against the big guy playing at right tackle, Antone Davis, who's been in for Lester Holmes.
Gordon McCarty, the referee this afternoon.
Holding, 78 offense, penalty decline, 4th down.
Well, that's Antone Davis working right here at the top of your screen. Check it out. Watch the matchup. What are they going to call? Slap down to the hands, grab at the front of the jersey, working against Ray Lee Johnson, and that's an easy one. Just about as easy a decision here. You're 2 minutes and 37 seconds. You're down by 6 points. You got a young offense. This isn't trying to draw them off, folks. This is going for it on 4th.
4th down and 7. Cunningham throws, pass is complete. It will not pick up the 1st down. Junior Seau makes the play on Fred Barnett. And San Diego holds, and they take over on downs deep in Eagles territory.
I don't like that for 2 reasons. One, you're throwing the ball to a receiver who has not gone past the 1st down marker. And if you're giving the ball to anybody who isn't past the 1st down marker, give it to a runner. Give it to a back. Give it to somebody with some power. Look how much power Barnett has. He catches this thing. He goes down, never has a shot. Seau gets him down easy. It was a gamble, Ray. You lost.
1st down and 10, 26-yard line of the Eagles. San Diego leading by 6. And we've got whistles. Flags are flying. Clock is stopped. 2:27. That is the time remaining.
John Gruden, offensive coordinator.
Offensive left guard, 5 yards, still first down.
Part of that decision process is, with John Gruden and Ray Rhodes, is basically game planning and looking at who you throw it to.
The game clock to 2:29. 2:29 on the clock. Thank you.
A little communication there as far as the offensive coordinator talking to quarterback. What was there? What were you thinking? And I'd get 86 on the phone and say, hey, you went by the first down marker when you caught it. It's just bad coordination by a group that I think right now just does not have its act together in this offense. There's plenty of things to be excited about these Philadelphia Eagles as far as a football team, their enthusiasm. But I think right now their execution is mediocre at best.
They were 86th on the play. Here's Natron Means off the left side. That penalty, only the 4th of the ball game against San Diego for 25 yards. Bill Romanowski with the tackle. The Eagles have that one timeout remaining, and they'll take it right here, stopping the clock at the 2:22 mark. We're going to step aside from the vet in Philadelphia. We'll be back in a moment. Chargers by 6.
In the air, I don't think, for San Diego. This is run, run, and more run.
Here is Natron. Just back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all that he needs right now, which is the 29-yard line of the Eagles. Then they'll take the countdown again to the 2-minute mark. As a reminder, next week, San Diego returns home, and they will host Denver, and Philadelphia goes on the road. They will be at Oakland. Both of these ball clubs coming in with records of 1-1. That's not the way they will leave here this afternoon. Minutes to go for the record to be 2 victories against a lone defeat. And for the Eagles, their record would go to 1-2. Here's Ronnie Harmon, and a good defensive play. Slicing through to bring him down is Eric Zomal.
That was just a nice defensive call by Ray Rhodes. His defense coming after and attacking. They know they've got a situation where they've got to get negative yardage. They've got to get the ball back. They got to do something. And when you get that kind of a play, what you're gambling on is a turnover.
And let me tell you what the Chargers are going to gamble on. This ball will be spotted at the 42-yard line. A field goal attempt of 52 yards by John Carney.
I think what they're going to do right here is going to take a 5-yard penalty if they don't call this timeout pretty quick.
Well, they may just let the clock run down and take it.
San Diego, number 2.
So San Diego takes the timeout before the clock runs down. 1 minute and 17 seconds. That is the time remaining.
I think this is a dumb situation to kick a field goal in, Charlie, to be honest with you. Look how long this field goal is. If you get a block and it's returned, it's 7 points the other way. Why not punt it, pin back the offense with no timeouts? This offense has been inept this second half except for one drive. I believe your decision here has got to be to punt it and make the offense prove it can beat your defense, which it's only done on about a half a dozen plays for any extended period in this second half.
Well, John Carney is going to the far sideline, and meanwhile he is not amongst those huddled at the 45-yard line. And now they break and they come back out, and Darren Bennett, the punter, comes out with them.
This is much more of a case of playing your percentages. Your percentages are much, much higher of just going ahead, punting it, and let your defense play than hoping your kicker doesn't get a 52, 53-yarder block.
This little pooch kick is going for the sideline, and it's going to be down around the 12-yard line. So a very good effort by Darren Bennett, the Australian rules kicker, 23 yards. And now we'll see again. We did not see it in the first half, but for the first time, it would be the 2-minute offense of the Eagles, because they simply shut it down with 1:16 to go in the first half.
Charlie, you heard booing in the first half. They fall on the ball and run the clock out now. You're going to see stuff being thrown on the field, not even booing.
All right, they'll start for the 12-yard line, first down. Cunningham has completed 21 of 33 for 173 yards. He has thrown for 3 touchdowns. Humphreys for San Diego, 10 of 23, 143 and a touchdown. Natron Means has rushed for 122 yards. That takes care of all the numbers. And now it's up to Cunningham and the Eagles. Yep. He's going to run. He may have been past the line of scrimmage. He was. He overthrows the intended receiver, and that is Fred Barnett. But he was past the line of scrimmage, which is the 12-yard line. Meanwhile, we have 1 minute and 1 second remaining.
That's just a case of trying to make something happen, but he was flushed out by the pass rusher, Leslie O'Neal.
That is an illegal forward pass thrown from beyond the line. When this occurs in the last 2 minutes with the offense behind and out of timeouts, that is also cause for a 10-second runoff. I ask the timekeeper to set the clock to 51 seconds. 51 on the clock.
Recent rule added by the NFL just compounds a mistake of desperation made by the offense in these situations.
And there's the game clock set at 51 seconds. Now the time remaining.
As you saw in the last play, the key matchups here for Randall Cunningham is not his wide receivers against the defensive backs of San Diego. His key matchup is keeping track of Leslie O'Neal.
That is also a loss of down penalty. And so they get you 3 different ways. It is second down and 13. The penalty was assessed 2 yards past the line of scrimmage. Almost intercepted. Almost picked off by San Diego. Willie Clark was right there.
Twice. Willie Clark was right there, and Junior Seau aggressively running over to help on the play, had the ball bounce off him also.
So it will now be third down and 13 yards to go. 46 seconds. Time remaining for the Eagles. The Chargers are up by 6, 27 to 21. Ricky Waters goes in motion. Little play action doesn't bother anybody. Pressure from the backside. The throw up the middle to Ricky Waters is incomplete, and that will stop the clock with 42 seconds. It'll be fourth down, and obviously the Eagles will go for it here.
Well, the pressure there really came from Sean Lee on the front side of Randall Cunningham and Leslie O'Neal from the backside. Leslie O'Neal has done exactly what I talked about. The Pro Bowlers, the All-Pros, what do they do in situations in a fourth quarter when things are tight? They take over a ball game. They dominate a young, inexperienced player. And Randall Cunningham has had number 91 on the brain ever since Leslie O'Neal started doing it.
Fourth down opportunity for the Eagles. They tried it once before. They are 0 for 1 in fourth down opportunities. In trouble at the 1-yard line. Steps forward. Pass is complete and up the sidelines and out of bounds. And they may just have done it. They may have picked up. Kelvin Martin pulled in the pass, headed upfield. He needed to pick up about 13 yards on the play, and he has the first down as they convert on fourth down and 13. And now with 34 seconds left, the Eagles have a flickering of hope still in the flames of this ball game.
Well, as important as the pass protection is to Randall Cunningham, it's more important for all of us to remember the arm of Randall Cunningham. Remember the huge Big Ben bombs this guy is capable of throwing in exact these types of situations.
And he is back to throw. Has pressure, steps away, buys some time. Pump fake, has to throw underneath the coverage. And that's not going to help him at all. He goes to McCrary, the fullback. A Charger is down at the 10-yard line. And that injury is going to stop the clock with 21 seconds. That is the time remaining in the ballgame.
You know who made a great play right
Lee
there?
is the injured player.
Charlie, a great play. The rookie McCrary, the fullback, number 41. Got right in the official's face and pointed out, said, look, look, look. We have an opponent. One of the guys is down. Got to be an injury timeout against us, or against them.
Clock is stopped now with 21 seconds. That is the time remaining in the game. And remember, the Chargers' margin is 6 points. All right, stick with NBC tonight, starting at 7, 6 Central Time for the series premiere of Brotherly Love. That's followed by the premiere of Minor Adjustments. Then Mad About You moves to Sunday with a 1-hour episode. It all gets started at 7, 6 Central right here on NBC. And remember to stay tuned for the second half of the doubleheader. It is really going to be a good one. We've had a good one here. It will be the New England Patriots at the San Francisco 49ers. Cunningham, 23 of 38, 196 yards and 3 touchdowns. And with 21 seconds left, he's going to have a couple of more opportunities. But the Eagles still, they don't hurry up their offense. It's not a hurry-up 2-minute mode yet.
Well, and like I said before, Charlie, it's not they're not in a hurry up because they don't know what to do. I think it's more of a case they don't know how to do it. You're better off taking